Okay, so you're somebody who wants a home or needs a credit cleaned or needs a higher credit score for whatever reason, and you've seen credit repair, you've heard of it, but obviously it sounds like something impossible too good to be true. If that weren't, wouldn't the world just turn upside down if people didn't have to pay a price for their mistakes? So what we're going to do today is understand why it is possible, what does happen. There's nothing to sell, nothing of that nature, just trying to change people's minds on what is and isn't possible. And it's very possible to, within 6 months, get a credit score 120 points higher. I'm speaking of the averages that we have in-house, and to have 70% of the stuff deleted from your credit report. And the reason that is because the credit, and do it in a very moral and just way, I should say, which is very important, and a very legal and responsible way. And the reason that is that the credit bureaus are not government entities. They're just for-profit corporations, just like Walmart or Microsoft, except their product is your information. Their product is, say you go down and for a car loan, they take your social. That guy's actually paying TransUnion, Experian, or Equifax $10 to $15 to pull up, to get a profile of you and to see if you might be a good person to lend him money to get him a car or a home or something of that nature. So your credit report isn't something built to punish you. It's just a for-profit company collecting your information. And you can Google this, USPRIG, USPRIG. It's an independent research group. Mistakes do happen. They did a study a while back that found 79% of reports have errors. So what happened was, you've heard credit horror stories. Everybody's reports were messed up, and it just wasn't accurate, and it wasn't very fair that someone couldn't get into a home, or could get into a home but had to pay an extra $50,000, $100,000 in interest. So it wasn't fair, so they enacted 6 pieces of legislation, most notably the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And that actually gives you the right as a consumer to just raise your hand and say, wait, well, this is America, innocent until proven guilty. Let's go over everything on my report, and let's make sure it's accurate, it's verified, that it's time to come off hasn't come, so on and so forth. And just doing that process, we do that for our customers over the course of 6 months. But right up front, 45 to 50 days, an average of 49 point something percent, I can't remember the exact, but almost half of everything comes off right away. And that's because if you just imagine a cell phone bill you didn't pay 3-4 years ago, is the information supporting that allegation, which is what your credit report is, a series of allegations, is that still around? And more importantly, should that cell phone bill cost you from getting into a home, especially when you just simply very nicely ask, hey, wait a minute, or in our case, one of our attorneys asked, hey, wait a minute, Bob Smith, let's make sure. And if they can't come up with the information to support that allegation, they have to delete it. And again, why should it be causing you pain if they can't find the information? A lot of times it's not like they're giving up anything. It's something that's already in their minds a lost cause anyways. And those things shouldn't cause you pain. You've probably heard 7 to 10 years. This has to stay on for 7 to 10. It's funny, the law actually is they have to come off after that time. They don't have to be on there for 1 day. But the law is, the government has said, look, you cannot punish people for any longer than 7 to 10 years on a bankruptcy and stuff like that. And other countries actually found it more economically reasonable to have a 5-year limit. And so what credit repair is just simply enacting your rights, raising your hands and saying, hey, wait, I'm about to get a house. We need to make sure that everything's right on here and verifiable so that I can get the best loan possible. And in doing that, when we do it kind of persistently over 6 months, you can do it yourself. There's good companies out there. Make sure you check Better Business Bureau track record. The best companies are going to do it 1, 2, 3, and 4 times just to make really sure. And if your old creditors or the credit bureaus aren't willing to keep up with that, why should it keep you from a home? But that's what credit repair is. It's just putting up it's asking for your trial. You're innocent until proven guilty. You're just finally saying, hey, look, show me the evidence. Let's just make sure everything that you guys aren't breaking the rules, because we know you break them. Or it's a hard business for them. 79% of people have mistakes on there, and the thing is in asking them, even if it's real, even if it's yours or not yours, they have to come up with information. Many times they do not, and that's what credit repair is. It's not sinister, it's not evil. We actually have another video about, is it moral, is it ethical, is this fair? And essentially, I say, look, if you think they're worried about your divorce or your you lost your job and you're behind, if you think they're going to use everything in their power. They're not worried about your situation. So you might as well step up to the plate and do everything in your power. And I think the first thing you can do is research more information. Our website, www.get-financed.org, it has lots of free information. Educate yourself. But if you're all you have to do is stand up and raise your hand and ask them to prove it, and you will be much better off. And it's a natural process anyways. It's something that you need to do. It'll be worth your time. Check out some of our other videos and learn more, and best of luck to you.